Nice playing.
Want me to look over here? Look into the camera?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can look at him during the questions, and then when you're talking,
Look into the camera. Okay.
What was the excitement of seeing your name pop onto that leaderboard today?
Yeah, I was walking up 8, and for the first time I saw my name on this big old school leaderboard. It was really cool. But you know, I still had number 8 and number 9 coming back, so I couldn't really let go. Probably the 2 toughest holes on the golf course today. So I still you know, had to hit a few pretty good golf shots coming in, and luckily I did. So, but it was really cool. It's fun to be here for sure.
What were some of your highlights of the round? Some of the better birdies?
So I hit a really good tee ball on 12, and I had a really good 6-iron up to 12 feet probably, and unfortunately missed the putt, but it was a good played hole, so I was pretty happy with that. Yeah. And then I think I made a really good par save on 18, so I missed my tee shot to the right out in the rough, and then laid up and managed to get it up and down from 140 yards. So kind of stuff like that keeps the round going, keeps the step in your step a little bit. So pretty happy with how it turned out. Yeah.
What was it? I mean, obviously tough conditions today. What was the biggest challenge from the conditions?
Yeah, it was hard. I mean, it's Bay Hill is hard as it is, and when you add, you know, a 15 to 25 mile an hour wind, it doesn't get easier. So, but it is what it is. It's going to be the same for everyone, and just try to embrace it.
Wearing all the Arnold Palmer stuff, and we're carrying the bag, getting the exemption, I guess, through the Palmer Cup. What do you know about Arnold Palmer, and what kind of parts of his legend do you feel being on site this week?
Yeah, I mean, it's really cool what he did for golf. I'm unfortunately too young to really experience it, but you know, I've heard stories, multiple stories that, you know, what he did for the sport, for the game growing. And what's really impressing is the way that he's handling everything outside the golf course, with all the integrity and the respect that he treats everyone that he met. And I would have loved to see him, but it is what it is. But yeah, really cool to be here representing the Palmer Cup, and super fortunate. Yeah.
And getting to play the tour events for you, obviously you want to get out here soon. What does it do for you? What is it? Does it build confidence, comfort level?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think we've been talking about it, and I think the more of these events you play, the easier it's going to get. It gives me a lot of knowledge about myself, because obviously it exposes your game a lot more than a regular event does. And you know, we're playing greens that are rolling very fast, and you got wind, and you got tough golf course, so it teaches you more about your game, and you know, I just try to enjoy it, try to embrace it, and take in as much as I can. Yeah.
I'll ask you finally, as far as your game, I guess your putting has improved a lot. What do you, when things are rolling nicely, what do you see as the strength of your game?
Absolutely, I think my putting has gotten a lot better. It used to be good at times and pretty streaky, so I would always have rounds where I made a lot of putts, and then it's just gotten more consistent. So I feel like my general strength in my game is probably off the tee with my driver. I like to hit driver, and I hit it decent enough. So
length,
in terms of the length, so I like to push it up there. And when my putter is hot, it's pretty good. So just try to keep the consistency more, and improve on that.
Nice. You're back to Texas and then back to Valspar?
That's right, yes. I'll be back in school next week. I have a lot of school to catch up on, so I've missed quite a bunch, to be fair. But looking forward to Valspar as well in the next few weeks too.
Awesome. Great. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
All good?
Thanks.
Thank you.